What's up, design family, and welcome back to another episode of Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you back on the channel. On today's episode, I'll be running you guys through my top 5 men's dress shoes to consider buying. With so many options out there, making the selection for a right dress shoe, honestly, in my opinion, is an investment in one that will undoubtedly keep paying dividends for many years to come. There are a ton of options out there for you guys to choose from. That's good news and that's bad news. It's bad news for the beginners that really don't know where to start. There are so many options that really you don't even know with which option to go, which is exactly why in this episode, I'll keep it simple. I'm going to run you through my top 5 must-haves if you're a newbie or someone just getting into the space looking to start off their collection. This list has been curated to give you the utmost versatility and build a collection that has a nice stylistic appeal to it and a classic timelessness. What's up, design family, and welcome to Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you here. On this channel, we discuss all things sports fashion, graphic design, manufacturing, and technology. We'll discuss key topics, answer pressing questions, and provide actionable steps on starting your own product line. If you're interested in any of the above topics, stick around. You're in for a good one. Number 1 on our list are cap-toe dress shoes. These are the quintessential suit shoe that every single man needs to own. Cap-toe shoes come in a variety of different flavors. You can have some with broguing, semi-broguing, you can have Oxfords. They're pretty much all laced up. My personal recommendation is go with a cap-toe Oxford. This one is going to be the simplest, most straightforward, and in my opinion, by far the most classic. When it comes to the construction, you can definitely have either a Blake stitched sole, which is a great option. This will typically create a more flexible and a thinner sole, or a Goodyear welt for the ultimate durability. Also, they come in a variety of different finishes. You can have exotic skins, you can have regular calfskin. My recommendation would be either stick to a dark navy, a nice brown, or a light brown, or stick to black. Really, you can't go wrong when you pick a black colorway. You can pretty much pair this with any color suit of your choice, and it's one that you're going to get a ton of use out of. Number 2 on our list is the Chelsea boot. This one is absolutely my personal favorite. It's an extremely underappreciated boot and one that is so versatile. You can pair it up and dress it with a nice suit pant, or you can dress it down with a nice fitted pair of jeans. The Chelsea boot works. It's effortless to put on, to put off. It's a boot that features sort of like a ankle high, a couple of inches from the ground, and it fits closely to the ankle, so it has an extremely sleek and modern look to it. And also, it features cutouts on either side of the boot that have elastic inserts that make it effortless and just so easy to put on. Also, a lot of Chelsea boots will feature a loop pull tab on the back and sometimes even on the front to make slipping them on and off even more effortless. Their name itself actually gets its status or gets its location from Chelsea, which is an affluent area in London, England. And again, the Chelsea boots rose to prominence and are widely associated with very popular musical acts during the 50s, 60s, and 70s like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. Number 3 on our list is the evening slipper. This one is widely associated with the evening tux, which is sort of a velvet-like tux that you wear to dinner parties and other sorts of formal occasions. The slipper itself gets its name because it's so easy to slip on and off. Typically, a slipper is characterized with a slightly thinner sole and a much lower instep and minimal coverage on the front. So typically where your foot inserts, you have a lot more room. This makes it easy to slip on and off, but the lower instep allows the slipper to stay on once it is on. These slippers come in a variety of different finishes. You can have them in velour, you can have them in suede, you can have them in calfskin, you can have them in exotic skins. It depends on the look and feel you're going for. Also, a lot of slippers have very thin soles that are quite flexible, but in my opinion, this does not make them a versatile option. I like to wear slippers that have a lot of versatility to them, but at the same time retain that classic slipper appeal. So go for something with a Blake stitch sole if you want something with a bit more flexibility, or go for something with a Goodyear welted sole for something more durable and more long-lasting. Number 4 on our list is the HORSEBIT loafer. This one, in my opinion, is the quintessential loafer shoe. It's so iconic, and it was made iconic by Gucci, which obviously no one needs an introduction, but this is a high-end Italian fashion house founded in 1921, and essentially in 1966, they took the loafer, which back then was a bit more of a casual dress shoe, and they sort of upped its elegance by adding this metal bit across the front, which resembles the horse's snaffle bit, hence the name HORSEBIT loafer. And then in the 70s, it really took off as a business shoe, being worn by super high quality businessmen and women all over the world. And now it's a shoe that we know and love that can be extremely versatile, can be dressed up, dressed down, and it's just a shoe that is so effortless and timeless. Last but definitely not least is the double monk strap shoe. This one is extremely easy to define. It's a shoe that has two straps or buckles instead of laces. Here, this one is considered to be much more formal than a blucher, but a bit less formal than something like a Balmoral. When it comes to the double monk strap, its versatility is extremely formidable. It's available in a wide range of different colors, materials, finishes. You can get it in suede, you can get it in calf leather, you can get it in patent leather, you can even get it in exotic animal skins. It really does well in pretty much any scenario. Also, you can even get your double monk strap in different configurations. You can get it as a boot, you can get it as a single strap, you can get it as straps in different locations. There's just so much that you could do with a double monk strap, and it's a shoe that just has this elegance and this sort of nonchalance about it. I don't know how to describe it, but it just looks so Mediterranean. It looks so kind of classic and stylish, which I really like about it. It's a shoe that you can dress up, you can dress down. If you want to wear it with a darker suit, or you want to wear it with a pair of jeans, you can go for the sockless look, you can go for a knee-high or a ankle-high sock look, and there's just so much that you can do with a double monk strap. Definitely leave it for number 4 or 5 on your list, but do not leave it out of your list. I cannot recommend it enough. Well guys, that's it. That's pretty much my top 5 men's dress shoes to consider investing in when you're first starting your collection. If you guys feel like I mentioned a piece that should not have been in the initial collection, let me know how you would have replaced it and why you would have replaced it. Obviously, these are my personal opinions, but I'm pretty firm and I'm pretty confident with my selections. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, gained a little bit of knowledge, and you got some value out of it. If you did, consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so already. We put out great content on a week-to-week basis, and we'd absolutely love for you to be along for the ride. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.